always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
And the snow just keeps on falling. We had a bit of a break yesterday afternoon. Even some sunshine worked its way into parts of West Michigan. But right now, the lake effect snow has taken over. We actually have an area of high pressure located just to our south and southwest. But that gives us a nice westerly or west-southwesterly wind and still just enough moisture for it to pick up a little bit and see some of these snow showers develop. You can see how they're aligning themselves in bands here through parts of central and southern Allegan County through Allegan itself, Shelbyville into Martin along US 131. We'll get occasional darker blues here, but take some of this with a grain of salt. The heavier snow is not heavy compared to what we have seen as of late. Lake Odessa getting in on a little bit of snow shower activity back into parts of extreme southeastern Kent County. And you can see how these bands continue to form. Another one from Smyrna to Belding into parts of southern Montcalm County. We're looking at about an inch of accumulation. A few areas that sit under one of these heavier bands for a little bit longer could add up to about 2 inches or so. That should be the high end of things, though, as far as snow is concerned through the course of today. Otherwise, it just remains cold. Temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below normal for this time of the year. No brutal cold, but this is still significant in and of itself. And when we factor in the wind, that means our wind chill readings today and tomorrow between 0 and 10 above. Tonight, we'll see wind chill values slip to at times about 10 below 0. And then the next round of light snow after what we see today is going to come in here late Saturday, about 1 to 3 inches of snow. But even though we're only seeing 1 to 3 inches of snow, we're really running out of places to put it here across West Michigan. Current air temp 16 in Grand Rapids, 18 in Ionia and Lansing. You can see cooler readings to the south and southwest where that wind is missing the warming effects of Lake Michigan. And look back to our west, 5 below right now in Wausau. Very cold high pressure system. 0 in Ironwood, feels like 2 below. I'm sorry, it is 2 below in Minneapolis. Feels even colder than that when you factor in the wind. And there are those winds out of the west and west-southwest. They've been picking up through the course of the morning and early afternoon, and they'll hold in that 10 to 20 mile per hour range today. Feels like 5 below in Big Rapids, 3 below in Fremont and in Muskegon. Look at Benton Harbor, 10 degrees below 0. Again, the wind there missing the warming effects of Lake Michigan. So here's how the rest of today is going to break down in Grand Rapids. Temps hold mid to upper teens, wind chill 0 to 10 above in most cases. An inch, perhaps 2 inches of snow, not out of the realm of possibility. Still some slick spots on area roadways. In Battle Creek, just a few flurries there. Temperature still holds in the teens. Look at these lows tonight. Actual air temps dipping into the single figures. When you factor in the wind, we'll be in the ballpark of 10 below 0, perhaps a little bit colder at times. And the 8-day forecast shows those temperatures staying below normal. No brutal cold, no wind chills of 30 or 40 below in the forecast. Also no huge storm systems, just a typical February forecast. But at this point, you know, the cold weather gears had to run for its money. There's no room to put the snow the corners of roads anymore. I actually saw a snowplow going down the street yesterday, knocking down some of the snow piles, pushing it farther in so that people could hopefully see when they were turning out. And we're going to be looking at more of that.
That's really helpful too. I'm glad they're doing that because those piles are getting so high in the corners you can't see a car. You have to inch out there and take a real risk in order to make a turn.
That's right. By the time you inch out there, you could already be in harm's way.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's been nice that they're able to go back and do that now that we're not getting 4 to 6 or 8 inches of snow every day or every other day.
Yeah, but it's not going away either, you know. It doesn't look like there are any kind of warm temperature out there that's going to melt the snow away.
Yeah, nothing warmer than normal for sure through the first several weeks of February.
Man, all right. Thank you, Laura.